Welcome to TrueAiki, and my name is Alan Beebe, and in this video I would like to do a quick overview of Aiki 1, 2, and 3. It's important that you understand what Aiki 1, 2, and 3 is, because when I introduce you to the exercises, you need to know what you're trying to develop. If you don't know what you're trying to develop, you're going to look at the exercises and go, oh, we already do that, or oh, that's just some calisthenics or something, and then you will continue to do what you have been doing in the past and not be able to do the cool things that Aiki 1, 2, and 3 enable you to do. Okay, first of all, we have normal force. That is, in my interpretation, the solidity of the ground. This is my model of a bone. I stick the bone on the ground and lo and behold, it communicates the solidity of the ground up. When I do that, the bone is in compression. We want to use our bones in compression. However, we do not like to have our bones stacked like this. I always want to slightly misalign my bones. I'll get to that later. Here is my model of tissue. It's not exactly an accurate model because muscle tissue is able to contract, whereas this elastic is already contracted. It can only extend or go into tension. That's what we want to do with our tissue. We want our tissue to be in tension, not in contraction. Very simple way of getting your, and only way of getting your tissue in tension is to do nothing. This tissue right now is in tension. Gravity is pulling down on the ends and the tissue is in tension. If I wanted to try to make my tissues be in tension, the only thing I could do is contract the tissues, and then it would no longer be in tension, it would be in contraction. So how do we do this? The tissue is draped over my bones. My bones are communicating the normal force up, and gravity's holding my bones down to the ground, but it also pulls, as I just demonstrated, that it pulls the tissue down to the ground. But because it's suspended on the bones, it is pulling the tissue into tension, and that's what we want to do. Our bodies are oftentimes in contraction, most oftentimes in contraction. So when we stand, we actually want to learn to have our bodies, have our tissues become more and more in tension and less in contraction. So, thing number 2. I'm standing on my tissue. And my tissue's draped over my head. When I stand, as long as I'm not contracting my tissue is in tension, doing like that. All right? Let me do one other thing. We are in this big sack that covers our bones. I said to misalign the bones. Uh-oh, my bone just broke. All right. Hopefully your bones won't be like my bones. If you notice, my tissues are now in tension. When I misalign my bone, the tissue actually goes into more tension because it's being pulled. It's being actually pulled on both sides, but this is in tension and this is in tension as well because I'm bending my sack. All right? This is how we want to use our body. If I contract it, it's not the same thing. All right, Next illustration. For this one, I'll call my friend Bozo. He is a sack. He is in tension. If I misalign him, he's even in more tension. Okay? That's what we're going to do with their bodies as well. Now, here's an illustration. If Bozo were to, if you were to see this tissue move down and this tissue move up, okay, which you can do, all you have to do is rotate him, but this tissue be moving down, this tissue be moving up, yet the tissue is still in tension. In fact, that's the only way that it's useful, is if it's in tension and then in motion as well. So let's keep that in mind as well. And you'll notice that Bozo here is in tension, not just linearly this way. He's in tension this way, 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 and he's in tension this way, he's in tension in all directions. Isn't that great for Bozo? That's what we want to do with ourselves as well. Okay? So that's aiki number one. Aiki number one. Next is aiki number two.